Some days you taxi out thinking about crosswinds and radio work. This was not one of those days.
That breaking news tonight, a skydiving accident turned deadly here in Nashville. One person was killed while another is still in the hospital tonight.
An instructor and client became separated. It caused the instructor to fall from the sky without a parachute while the client landed in a tree.
Holding short, the radio starts crackling.
And I'm Blade 1, Johnson.
Blade 1.
Blade 1, where you are at right now, is there just,
Right.
is it just the forest, or is there like able to get, are there roads to get access over there, or how does it look? Describe it to me.
There are some smaller access roads that go to people's houses. I think I see something here. It's about a quarter mile east of our current location. We'll let you know here in a second.
Roger.
I'm looking for a person right now.
Blade 1, just hold that spot right there.
Holding spot, Blade 1.
Mountain Tower, Cherokee 516, Lima, holding short 20. Understand they're busy, so let me know whenever it's ready.
5116 Lima, yep, just hold short 920.
Holding short 20, 16. This is 16 Lima, holding short 20. Just want to let you know I can do a VFR departure to the west if that makes things easier, or if you need my assistance, just let me know. 16 Lima.
16 Lima, I appreciate it. Just continue holding short 920 for 2 seconds for me.
16.
And Tower, do you want an exact lat long for the shoot?
We just got it from Nashville, but actually give it to me.
Okay, it's going to be north 36.22, west 86.89.
Thank you.
Blade 1, looks like the quickest access by vehicle is off Highway 12 going north by the junkyard going up to the top of the hill. And it looks like you could get up here pretty easily with an ATV or a Jeep. And Blade 1, it looks like the jumper is okay. He's hanging by his shoes from a tree.
And Blade 1, say again.
It looks like the jumper is okay. He's hanging from his shoes from a tree.
Blade 1, copy. And Blade 1, you said if there was a perfect access road near Highway 12. Can you re-explain that for me again? We're on the line with 911.
It's not a perfect access road, but it is a road just north of a junkyard off of Highway 12. That'll take you up to a house, and then it looks like the brush isn't super dense, so getting up there on a four-wheeler doesn't look like it would be that difficult.
Okay, thank you. Okay, November 16 Lima, I am going to depart you runway heading. I don't really feel comfortable even sending you west. So just hold your runway 20 and then just suspect runway heading. I'm going to have that helicopter cross runway 20.
Runway heading 16 Lima, waiting for you, thanks.
November 16 Lima, runway 20, clear for takeoff, live runway heading.
Clear for takeoff 20, runway heading 16 Lima. Clear for takeoff, doors closed and latched, all breakers are in, car seats off, mixture and fuel pump are set. Primers in and locked, avionics are all programmed, we're going to fly runway heading, clear for takeoff. Helicopter in sight. Airspeed's alive, pages are in the green. Making good power.
I fly out runway heading the opposite direction from where I need to be going, but that's not what matters. I'm thinking about how great the tower controller did coordinating the search and relaying information, and still just hoping that this person is okay. So I pull back power, riding the edge where the airplane doesn't really mind flying but doesn't want to fly. I don't want to fly to Muscle Shoals while I'm waiting to get turned. I can't stop thinking about that choice that the instructor made about being responsible for someone who trusts you. My routine calls feel different.
Contact Tower, Cherokee 16 Lima is clear. The Delta still flying runway heading.
16 Lima, you can proceed to Nashville.
Over to Nashville 16 Lima. Nashville approach, Cherokee 5116 Lima, VFR request.
I'm not fine for just a moment, calling it first again.
November 5116 Lima, VFR request.
November 5116 Lima, Nashville, that's good.
Nashville approach, Cherokee 5116 Lima, just off John Tune. Signed runway heading, but would like flight following to India 0 because of the incident. I got routed south, so 2,200. Like to climb 4,500 PA 28.
Number 16 Lima, just make sure I got all that right. It was 2 India 0, you're a Cherokee, and you want 4,500?
Affirmative.
Cherokee 16 Lima, clock 1057.
1057, 16 Lima.
Number 5, Lima, Nashville Bay.
So you under my squelch, 5116 Lima.
Number 16 Lima, later, contact 1 mile southwest of Nashville, Nashville, 3019er. And you can proceed on the course, we park on the street.
3019er on course, 116, thanks.
Finally turning toward Kentucky, starting with tragedy just makes you pay attention.
Madisonville traffic, Cherokee 116 Lima, final 23, full stop, Madisonville.
I come into Madisonville and started the approach over farmland that doesn't know a thing about what happened this morning. Once on the ground, I find out that they would like my plane to be in the static display area and out of the way of the performers who need that ramp space. They don't know that they're setting me up for something.
6 Lima, will you be okay with being moved eventually?
No problem.
Hey, firm, we'll probably move you on to static ramp at some point.
No problem.
I watched them move Lucy with this robot remote control tug of things smaller than a skateboard pulling my airplane like it weighs nothing. And then the show starts. Lawn chairs appearing around my plane. Homesteaders move in with coolers and blankets, and families claim their spots. Kids pressing their nose up against the window, even before I finish securing the airplane. Moms want their kids to sit in the seat and see what it feels like. Teenagers are asking me about how much it costs to train and become a pilot. Dads lifting daughters up to see the instruments through the windows. What does this do, or how fast, or is this hard to learn? Boy, it depends, doesn't it? But it's the young ones that got to me. Kids looking at my airplane the way I used to look at my dad when he was flying. Like they're seeing some sort of magic that they might get to do one day. I met a young woman named Natalie, 16 or 17, just started training. She had that confidence before you know enough to be even scared. Sharp kid. Looking at her while she was talking, I just thought, aviation's gonna be just fine. Every conversation feels like watching someone realize that they can do something that they thought might be impossible. Somewhere in all this, surrounded by kids asking about flying, sharing dreams of flying, something catches me. I hadn't thought about this in a while, but my wife and I don't have children. We can't have children. Most days that's fine and just how it is. But standing there, being the guy that these kids are asking all the questions to and being trusted with their curiosity, a feeling crept in that I wasn't sure I'd ever felt before. A particular recognition. Thinking again back to that instructor who had somebody who trusted him completely, someone whose future hung on his decisions. When everything went sideways, he chose their life over his own. As people settle in all around me in the airplane, I realize I'm in the middle of everything and yet somehow completely invisible by myself. And I realize that's probably how that skydiver felt this morning, suspended 50 feet up in a tree, surrounded by helicopters circling overhead, voices calling up to him from rescue. I watched the aerobatic pilots write lines across the sky that disappear as they make them. The low pass of rotary engines sound like controlled violence, shuddering everything as they go by. The fireworks start, the color reflects off of my windscreen while the kids cheer. Maybe this is what it looks like when you don't have children. Being the bridge between curiosity and possibility. Being someone that can connect dreams and questions. Just like that instructor was someone his student trusted. Just like those search crews were people that guy could trust. The flight home is me and darkness and 4 cylinders in a rhythm, smooth landing. I figured that this flight was about understanding that the aviation family is not necessarily blood, it's whoever trusts you with their dream. Sometimes it just requires showing up when somebody has questions, and sometimes it requires choosing someone else's welfare over your own.